Hello again, this is Trace Majestus, and we're back to hopefully finish off picking up raw materials tonight. Oh, hi, Lynn. It's good to see you. Apparently have somebody who's requested, sent me a friend request, but I don't recognize the name. Well, maybe they'll tell me who they are. At any rate, let's get to get to flying. Well, driving anyway. The ship I've spent more time in than any other, the Anaconda. Alrighty.
Hello?
Hello there. Easier to talk than it is to type.
Yes. I had the same person request a friend. I wonder if it's Nathan?
It could be Nathan. It could be Yellow.
No, Yellow is Light Spear.
Oh, yeah, that's right, too. Yellow's Light Spear. That might be Nathan. Well, if he comes on, we'll ask him. It seems I landed on the light side, and overnight it became the dark side. All right. Do you want to try dual SRVs and see if it works?
Why not?
All right. Let's.
If it don't, you'll just have to kick me out.
Yeah. Let's see. If I go here, invite to crew, further activities. I guess this. That should work.
Okay. It's loading.
Alrighty.
Telepresence crew member connected.
I can't do anything with either one.
Well, let me see. Yeah, I can deploy.
Well, go ahead and deploy. We'll see what happens.
Well, no, it won't let me deploy. I take it back. It gave me the option, but it's white.
It's white out. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm getting, which is disabled. All right, well, that's a bummer.
Okay, kick me out.
Multi-crew options, disband crew.
Incoming message.
Yeah. Multi-crew report. We did nothing. Okay, lovely. All right. Well, I guess I'll run around on the planet and,
Then you can pull me back in when you get ready to head towards, Jameson.
Yeah.
Or wherever you're headed to.
Yeah, it'll be Jameson Memorial, because then I'm going to go back to the cutter.
Okay. Well, so much for that.
Yeah, that would have been fun.
Yep.
Oh, and it's dark.
They need to fix that. If they gotta give us space lakes and we get crews and stuff.
Yeah, they'll need to do something about it.
Right, because, like if you're on a mission to go someplace, And say your crew and you needed 2 SRVs to accomplish taking a base or something. You need 2 SRVs.
Yep. I mean, you know, you could wing up now, but I mean, doing it as crew would just be better.
Well, yeah, but that means that I would have to, you know, say you just needed a little bit of help, like this evening. If we ringed up, that means that I had to fly all the way out there to where you're at.
Right.
And I don't know if we share the materials winged. I really don't.
Yeah, I don't think we do.
That's the only thing annoying is they got so many things they could fix with the game as it is before they gave us another edition.
Yeah, but they kind of have to move it forward because, you know, people. Otherwise, sales will go down because, you know, people have it. Versus, you know, you got to bring in more revenue because it is a company, so. So they have to balance the need of fixing stuff versus the need of bringing in more stuff.
Yeah. Well, I just I did high grades and encoded today and popped in and out of the nav beacon. It was still too wet in the garden to work. I went out and tried to do some stuff and ended up cleaning more mud than off of me than I got anything done. So I thought, I did see something unusual in the nav beacon. I seen where there was 3 pirates. 2 was in a wing, and 1 was by himself. And the 2 wing pirates attacked the lone pirate by themselves.
Huh, okay.
And I was like, when did they start attacking each other?
Well, they will, because they're wanted. You know, wanted is money.
Well, yeah, but every time you go into a station wanted, you always have to go in as anonymous, and
Yep.
then it depends on how much is against you. You go to the brig.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. It was just weird. I was sitting there, I was watching him. I was like, do I want to help that lone pirate out, or do I just want to see him get his, blowed up? And I thought, no, I'm not going to help a pirate. But I collected a lot of stuff today. I didn't leave the system. I'd run the encoded and the high
Yep.
grade materials until they quit showing up on the FSS, and then I'd go to the nav beacon and hang out there 30, 45 minutes, shoot the pirates. Then I'd jump out and hit the FSS scanner, and just did that basically not quite all day. I took breaks and stuff. I collected quite a bit.
Yeah, it's an effective way to do things.
Yeah, I've got to go someplace else though and find the military
Military-grade composites.
military grade alloy.
Alloys. Oh, this is one of those ones that doesn't go away. Okay.
Hi, A4. Hi, Super. How you guys doing?
Hey, how we doing? Good to see you tonight, Super. A4. I lost track of where that thing went down.
Yes. Happy Friday to everybody.
Oh, yes. Very happy Friday.
Although, every day's Friday to me.
Yeah, I'll be a ways before I get there. Oh, it went behind me. That's why I can't find it in front of me. Gotta get just a little further around that. There we go. That's the cobble that won't go anywhere.
Wow, you're already up to 100 on this.
Oh, am I? Cool. Maybe I won't go over there.
Little counter.
Yeah, I didn't check it.
I think A4's resting up. That's the reason why I haven't seen him on Elite. He's resting up for when the carriers come out. Then we won't never get rid of him. One day you will, A4. One day you will.
Oh, 3 out of 150. I need 47. And this one's balancing at the top.
If they're making a ship with 12 guns, I'm gonna name it Boom Boom.
There. That's one way to get it.
Yeah. Then we'll have to start calling you A4 Boom Boom.
There, now I got it. Stupid thing.
Yeah, wait till you get one, you pop it off, and it falls down in one of them geyser holes there. Yeah, you can just kiss it goodbye.
Yeah.
Or it shoots it up there about 30,000 km.
Fine. Use the turret.
A lot of them is for like your FD. Oh god.
FSD boost.
Yeah, and some of them are for engineering. Your FSD injection for premium to get the extra jumps out of it needs carbon, uranium, arsenic, niobium, yttrium, and polonium.
Being from the Midwest, you can't pronounce Latin, can you?
Nope. Nope. It will not let me.
Alright, so if we go over here to synthesis, FSD injection. Now this doubles your jump range in your ship. So it needs carbon, germanium, arsenic, niobium, yttrium, and polonium. The next one down, plus 50, is carbon, vanadium, germanium, cadmium, and niobium. And basic is carbon, vanadium, and germanium. In addition to that, let's see, what else do I have that I bring with me? Where's the chaff refill, field maintenance unit refill, zinc, chromium, vanadium, zirconium, tellurium, and ruthenium. Basically all the grade 4s that are not used for jumping. Yeah, use everything. Cobble cluster. Oh, that cluster's way over there. Oh, well. I don't want to go way over there.
We watched videos, astronomy and Commander Dezhra. They do the how-tos, best planets, fastest way to gather materials, what they're used for, and that's how I found the planets. I don't know. I think Trace did too, but.
Yeah, I watched Commander Dezhra's video for these. I watch Down to Earth Astronomy a lot.
If I want to do Targoids, I watch Rusty Dog. He's pretty into that stuff. But other than that, that's how we found him. And then Commander T here, he's found several planets.
Yeah, I've got my own set that I found when I was looking for stuff. The Selenium planet, that the last one that I went to, is the one that I found, and
it's better.
It is. It's a lot faster grind.
Obsidian, yeah, I've listened to him. He's great, but he misses. He goes from like, okay, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna start here at A, and the next thing you know, you're at D, and he forgets to tell you how B and C works.
Love listening to him, though. He's got a great voice.
He does. And he puts a good video together. Yeah, the quality of it's awesome.
Yep.
But you know, they just, it's like all professional people who know what they're doing, they forget that people watching them doesn't know what they're doing, and therefore they actually need an outline, A, B, C, D, and stick with it. But that way people watching knows how to do it. They'll tell you. It says, well, like this planet here, every biological site on this planet has this, what is it,
Ruthenium, yeah.
Ruthenium. And, but it's bio, not geo.
Yeah, I don't know what the geosites contain here. Nobody said. I haven't gone looking.
Yeah, you have to have a detailed surface scanner. Even though they tell you where it's at, you still have to scan. You have to detailed surface scan the planet to see. And I don't even think you can get within 1,000 kilometers of. I don't think it shows them. Then does it?
Yeah, it does. But you have to fly the coordinate.
Oh, yeah. Coordinates, yeah. That's,
It's hard.
yeah, it's your detailed service meter. You have to purchase one of them and put it in your options. Yeah, options.
All right, that's Ruthenium.
Yay! 2 more to go.
Ruthenium. I-A-E-O.
Oh, you trying to teach me how to speak? Oh my God.
Well, that's what you know. All of the Latin type languages, you know, your French, your Spanish, they share a vowel set, which is the Latin vowel set, and it's I-A-E-O-U, as my third-year Spanish instructor used to yell at us whenever we would mispronounce something.
Never take Spanish.
I had, I believe, 4 years of it. It's either 3 or 4 years. I can't remember anymore. It's at least 3.
But you also forget I'm a Cherokee Indian, and the vowels are even different than that.
Oh, I bet they are, yeah.
Yeah. So that's the reason why sometimes I, mispronounce, because I'm used to pronouncing it a certain way for.
Yep. Well, you were brought up basically, well, undoubtedly with 2 languages.
Yeah. Although when I was in, I guess they call it preschool. Back then it was grade school, that we wasn't allowed to speak Cherokee.
Yeah, and I understand that. They want everybody to get the same English accent or American English accent. System map.
Oh, super. Old McDonald's had a farm. E-I-E-I-O.
Yeah. And that would be A-E-A-E-O. Old MacDonald had a farm. A-E-A-E-O. I-A-E-O. Okay, where am I going? That was Ruthenium. I need Tellurium, which is C3B. C1, 2, 3, A, B. C3B.
And I have Bio 4 down, but I don't know.
This has Bio 5 listed.
Okay, right next door.
Retract landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
You talk about me pronouncing things. I think I've been pronouncing your name wrong all this time.
Yep. You've been pronouncing...
Right.
Trice, yes. As in try, as in 3, yes.
Okay. I got it now. Until you scare me, then it'll be trash.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Point away from the planet.
Yeah, I got my name as a mispronunciation or misspelling or deliberate misspelling of a quasi-mythological figure, or the Latinized name of a quasi-mythological figure, which is Hermes Trismegistus.
Smart for me. I'm a perfect example of KISS. Keep it simple, stupid.
Uh-huh. Well, I was born to be an engineer, so...
I was born to build the stuff the engineers design.
Yeah. Engineers are not, you know, it takes training for them to actually become an engineer, but unless you're born with the engineering mindset, you can't do it well.
Well, I might be unethical and what they call that, whatever it is, but I can read a set of blueprints and build a bridge.
Yeah. Engineers and architects. Yeah.
Had to deal with both of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when I go to do a you know, simple quote unquote carpentry thing, I got, you know, building the cellar stairs, right? Well, even though I'm an electrical engineer, I'm a classically trained electrical engineer, which means I'm cross-trained in civil, mechanical, chemical. So here I am, and I.
The opposite what you need.
Well, no, the intent of a classical electrical engineer is to be the project lead for a multidisciplinary project. So not only do I have to know my electrical backwards, forwards, and inside out, but I have to know enough about the other disciplines to not have to know when they're trying to bullshit me.
And also to make sure that your stuff will interface with it.
Mm-hmm. I'm the glue that sticks everybody together. Yeah.
Yeah. You can't plug two millions of electric cords together. It just don't work.
Nope. And the male end always points to the source.
I'll leave that go just like that. Yeah. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, a lot of the basics of engineering are taken from nature.
True.
I mean, that's where, you know, observation of a circle comes up with pi. Observation of nautilus shells determines another universal constant.
A4 is laughing at us. Isn't A4, isn't he a programmer too?
He's a software engineer, yeah, but I don't know how he was. Yeah. So I was trained as an electrical.
By all these computer geeks.
I was trained as an electrical engineer and transitioned immediately to software by design. Because the one thing computer science people are never taught is how to design anything. They're expected to learn that on the job, whereas electrical engineers and other engineers learn how to design.
Yeah.
So I took an electrical engineering degree with math and computer science minors.
Cover all bases.
Absolutely. All right, looking for number 5, I believe. Yep. Bio 6, Bio 2, Bio 5. Hey, it was right near the top.
That's like my superintendent threw me a set of old blueprints and told me to go home and study them and learn them.
Mm-hmm.
In the front is your table of contents, and the back is symbol charts. And he says, Monday morning, we'll spend an hour and see if you know what you're talking about.
Well, it's good for you to be able to read them properly.
Oh, yeah.
Especially, you know, if you've read, you know, once you've read a couple dozen, you can probably catch a few mistakes that the engineer makes. Because nobody's perfect.
Yeah, I've got several mistakes the engineers made. $1 million mistakes. Well, actually, one was like $100 million mistake.
Ooh, that's nasty.
Yeah. He had one side of the abutment, which is the very beginning of a bridge, the entrance onto a bridge, squared, and the other side of the bridge, he had the abutment skewed.
Oh,
Like, there's no way the beams are going to fit. And I told him before, we set one set of beams on the look across there, and I said, we got a problem, Houston. This rocket ain't going to launch. And they said, what are you talking about? And I said, the last set of beams are not going to fit. And they said, oh, you can't tell that. And I said, yes, sir, I sure can. And I measured it, showed them. And until we got ready to set the last beam, nobody would believe me. Until we set the last beams, and one side was a foot too short, and the other side was a foot too long.
Yep, because he skewed it by probably 5 degrees. Although it's surprising you can tell 5 degrees at that kind of distance, but that takes a bit of skill.
When you're sitting there in a crane, and your crane's at a certain angle with the bridge, you'd be surprised what you can see.
Yeah, I suppose that would give you because you have a reference perspective.
We even had the engineers out there. We had the head of the State Department out there. We had the head of the federal DOT out there, and everybody. And they say, "No, it'll fit. It'll fit." And I said, "I'll bet you $50,000. That's what I got in my savings account. That it won't work."
I hope they took it.
They said, "Well, we're not allowed to bet."
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's just too bad. You would have lost.
Yeah. But I've caught them on several mistakes like that. And after that first mistake, and I showed him, anytime I said, you know, Houston, we have a problem, they'd stop and they'd listen.
Yep.
So we got about, well, we really didn't get I didn't get a vacation, but most of the laborers got about a 4-month vacation waiting for them to make another set of beams for that bridge.
And you had to tear the rest out.
No, I went to another job site. The company, crane operators are rare commodities.
I can believe that.
And so they just put me on a plane. I probably couldn't do it nowadays, but back in the 80s and the 90s, I'd wear my hard hat and my nail apron with all my tools and crap, and I'd throw it through the little thing and it'd scan, and they'd go looking through it, make sure I didn't have no
deploy landing gear
weapons. And I'm like, I got a 16-penny nail that I can do harm to you. Yeah, I got weapons.
Landing gear deployed.
But they'd let me get on it, and I'd go, and I'd get off, and somebody'd pick me up, and then I'd go work there for, 3 or 4 weeks, whatever they needed.
Yeah, if you're getting tossed around job site to job site like that and can't check your tools, there is you can apply to the FAA for a special permit, yes. And what you bypass the entire procedure.
Yeah. Well, finally they got to where the company was big enough. They got a corporate jet.
Yeah.
And finally they just said, take the corporate jet. They'd have the corporate jet fly in and pick me up and take me somewhere.
Yeah. I can see that.
I kind of liked it because it didn't matter. As soon as I left the job site, I was on the clock
Drive assist on.
until I came back to the original job site.
Right.
So it didn't matter to me.
Low gravity warning.
Oh, this one's dark. This one's very dark. We need night vision.
In the 80s, I was going to get to go to Egypt because they had a bridge reservoir they wanted to build.
Oh, jeez, you would not have liked that.
No, well, I didn't get to go. We had some of our equipment. We had our scrapers, and one of the cranes that I run was over there. And they got Civil War unrest and just shot the crap out of our equipment. It wasn't even worth scrapping out and bringing back.
Mm-hmm.
And the company says, well, we're not going.
Yeah. Well, one of the problems they have over there is, boy, if you thought you got no respect, you know, at your when the first time you were mentioning the bridge, women get zero.
Oh, yeah, they told me I had to wear head coverings, all that shit. And I said, nah.
Not a good place to go as a woman.
Yeah, I told them that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, you don't wear your head covering, they stone you.
You better make sure that I'm not on my crane when they try that stuff. I'll just whip that headache ball around there and just knock the thunder out of a 300-pound ball and then you rock it.
Oh no, they wouldn't. They wouldn't let you. It would be illegal for you to drive the machinery.
Yeah, well, I don't know. They had permission to bring me. I mean, it was already said and done deal. I was getting ready to go.
Yeah, they didn't. Yeah, they.
Crap.
I doubt very much they mentioned that you were female.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, okay.
What the deal was is wherever we was at, and this went for the guys too. It wasn't just me, but the job site, they had a set of shacks built, and we couldn't leave. We stayed on the job site. They transport us from the airport to the job site.
Yep.
And we wasn't allowed to go to town. We wasn't allowed to interact with anybody. We were there to do a job.
Well, that's as much for your safety as anything else. Especially back then. Actually, I don't even. It might even be worse now.
Well, anyways, I just, they shot up our equipment, and the company didn't want to take chances with the crew. It was easier to let the international construction companies do it.
Yep. Take the insurance hit. And, if it.
Right off.
Yep.
But I see some of the new equipment they have now, I was like, man, I wish they had some of that stuff when we were doing that stuff,
Mm-hmm.
The Eisenhower tunnel, I worked on that for a while.
Yep.
And yeah, I see they're boring to a tunnel things they got now. It's like, man, that would have been gravy.
Oh God, the tunnel diggers they've got now.
Oh yeah, yeah. They just make the rock glass and keep on going. It's like, yeah, cool, calm.
Oh look, I can't get to this one. Okay, next one. Never mind one balancing on a rock. That went down in the middle where I couldn't get it.
Oh, I hate that when that happens.
Yeah. That one gonna land in the middle? Nope, looks like it got past. Okay.
Hey, Four, when you gonna join us on Elite? Okay. Your soon's running out next Tuesday's the carriers. Yeah, next Tuesday they'll be out. For real. June 9th.
June the 9th, yeah. It's too bad they couldn't have gotten it out May 4th. That just would have been funny. Star Wars fans would have been claiming conspiracy.
Well, no. See, by the time we go with the 55,000 lights, it'll probably be the first part of 2021 before I get back on. I'll still be out there in the dark somewhere trying to find my way back. No, I won't be mad at you if you don't want to come back to the, what is it, Odessa or Odyssey or whatever. Just wonder how much they're going to charge for it. $15, $25, $30?
I don't know. Might be 40.
Yeah.
It seems like, you know, the new ones either all come out 40 or 50, and then, you know, over time they go down.
Sometimes they give the people who's already playing like a discount. It's newcomers, but they kind of
Yep.
nag hard.
I know how much it's going to cost me.
Nothing.
Nothing, because I paid it all up front.
Could you imagine if you didn't get Elite Dangerous and Horizon on sale? You're talking $60 and then $40 for the Space Legs. My gosh, that's $100 for a game.
Well, considering the original price was 60,
Yeah.
when Horizons came out, that was 60.
Yes.
And I'm guessing when Odyssey comes out, it'll probably be 60. Yeah, they'll have it. For the first few days, they'll have a current player, upgrade package and a bundle package to try and get some quick sales. But the actual list price will be $60.
Yeah, or they'll have what was that, season pass? I never did figure that thing out.
Well, that's what I bought. The season pass is all remaining upgrades to the game.
Oh, well, maybe I do that, but I don't know.
And when I bought it, the season pass, which was basically when Horizons came out, I got not Horizons, when the base game came out, I paid the $60 for the base game and $200 for the season pass.
Wow.
And I've paid nothing since. And I will pay nothing for the rest.
Unless they change their mind.
Nope, that's right in the contract of the thing.
Oh.
I have paid for, I think it's 10 updates. Or 10 paid upgrades. Whatever the first 10 paid upgrades are, they're paid for.
You were sure taking a chance on them.
Yep. But I bought the base game, and 2 days later I bought the season pass. I played the game basically for 2 days and decided that this was it. This was the game.
Well, it is fun, and it is interesting, and it is challenging for sure.
Yep. Yeah, it's beside me. And if you figure, I've put something like 1,500 hours into this game over the time I've had it. It's starting to become economical.
So far, I think I had a deal pop up that told me I had 1,000 hours so far. But I'm not, I don't have just I'm not restricted on what I play like you are. Because
Right.
So, like when I first started, I was playing like 8-10 hours a day.
Yep, and I've had a few weekends that I've done that.
I think my friend Joe, he's been on it for like 4 years, and I think another 200 hours or so I'll be up with him. And he was a die-hard player there for a while, but then there was like 2 years he took a year he took off because he got busy with real life and stuff.
Yep.
And he's busy with real life now. He's a web designer.
Aha.
Web-based designer.
Yep.
So he's busy and he messes with computers all day, and the last thing he wants to do is turn the one on at home.
Uh-huh.
made me out a master list of what to bring, like, you know, enough cargo racks for 512 and the mining gear. And then on my trip back, I decided that I'd just bring an SRV and a planetary hangar in case I needed to stop at a planet or something.
Yep.
So I got my master list.
Ah, there it is.
You gonna have enough materials in this one site?
Yep. I got 4 or 5 more to shoot at, and I only need 2. Let's see, that's a cobble. What's that? That's a cobble. That's a cluster. I still got a whole ton of stuff. Let's not run into that rock.
How you doing?
Hey, Nathan.
Hey Nathan, what's your handle on Elite Dangerous? Or your commander's name?
Need 6. This will be 3. There's a cluster.
Okay, that is Nathan.
That is Nathan?
That is Nathan.
Aha! So it is. Well, okay. We'll just accept that then. Fuel reserves at 50%. That's nice. And there's the cluster right there.
Well, I did have him on my thingy, but I don't now. I guess it may be on the main page.
Tellurium storage is now full.
Ooh, one more planet.
Once we get out of this forest of crystal towers. As you can see, I mean, I've still got so many different ones. So that's cool. And there's my pretty ship.
Cargo scoop retracted.
All right, system map. C5A. C 1, 2, 3, 4, 5A. Retract landing gear.
Landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
Yeah, that's always a good thing to have.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2.
Okay, now the mysterious question. How did you ship? Crashed into the sun, crashed into the planet, pirate shot you up, crashed into the space station.
Made a mistake bounty hunting, shot the police, and they killed you. Ugh. I had that happen so many times.
What gets me is you'll be on target firing, and all of a sudden one of them will cross in front of you, and it's like zap. Okay, that's not good.
Oh, the fun one is you're running turrets. And so you don't even know they're there, and your turret fires at the pirate with the police ship in the way.
Yeah.
It's like, thank you. Just what I needed. Even better is you get the last shot in on the police ship. Then you get a nice big bounty.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and then you go to the jail.
Mm.
Okay. Yeah, when I see it and it says you have gained a bounty or a fine, it's like, okay, fun's over. Get out.
Mm-hmm.
Because ain't nothing gonna happen except they're gonna shoot at you for $400 worth of bounty fines.
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on.
Oh, okay.
You were playing in open. Okay. I played in open when I first started and got ganked so much that I was fixing to quit the game. When the person that introduced me to the game, Joe, said we can make a private group or we can go in, you can go in a solo, and that way you don't have to worry about the gankers. So I went, we got a private group, and then went into solo when they wasn't here. But I've been trying to go into Trace's private group. That way, if you guys show up, I, you know, see where I'm at.
Yep.
In Galactic Police, all I ever see him as Boran.
Boran, yeah. Boran. I don't even know how to pronounce it. I don't know what language it's in.
Boran. He's mining, so I thought about popping in there and, you know, wait for him to get set up, start mining, and then pop in there. But then I thought, well, he just returned the favor.
Alright, I'm looking for site number Bio 3. Okay, Bio 5. Oh, second from the top. That's cool.
I don't think I did one of them black box recoveries. Oh, yeah. Was you playing an open, Nate?
Wait a minute, that's C3B. I don't want C3B. Alright, C5A, Bio. Oh, I missed it. Ah, there it is. Would help if I grabbed the bio off the right planet. It's like, why is that so far away? I flew all the way over to the planet. Oh, it's focused on the other stupid planet.
Yeah, well, Nate, if you're going to do those kind of missions, you'd be best to go into the private group or solo. Yeah, Trace will tell you, even though he has his ship engineered out the wazoo, there are a lot of real players that would cause him heartburn in a hurry.
Yep. My ship is PvE rated, not PvP. I can't live against a PvP ship. Or should I say, I can't go to toe-to-toe against a PvP ship. I can get out in time.
Yeah, you could outboost him.
I can outboost him, run like hell, and jump, high wake out. Yeah.
Yeah, but you're not going to stand toe-to-toe with him.
Oh, heck no. I don't have the firepower.
Yeah, it was an Anaconda, and I was in open.
Orbital flight engaged.
I didn't have Anaconda, but the player did. And I had the Mamba, and he yanked me out of Super Cruise. And before I could even get flipped around on him, 4 shots, boom, 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 I was gone.
Yep. You got to get behind him quick or get out of range with the Mamba. But if you can get behind him, you can stay there. And then he's in a whole heap of trouble. If I became a better pilot, I'd take on a condo with a Mamba. Yes, you've got a big bullseye painted on the back of your ship. Oh look, a mostly harmless.
And he's in a what? Child's play.
He's in a popcorn ship. You shoot it a couple of times and it pops like popcorn. I mean,
Well, I'm trying to remember to go into Trace's private group, and that way you can see where I'm at. And you can, well, I don't know. If you see me on, you should be able to chat or message me. But depending on what I'm doing, if I'm fighting, I'm not going to talk to you. I got to concentrate.
concentrate or die.
Yeah.
You'll notice when I'm fighting, I kind of don't pay quite as much attention to the stream or to the chat in the stream, because I just don't have the concentration level to be able to do both. Deploy landing gear.
No, I'm lucky if I talk to you verbally. You may get a squeak every once in a while, like, "Hey, oh."
Unsuitable terrain. How about if I turn this way?
But one of these days, I'll have to try that black box thing. I thought they were illegals. That's the reason why I never did do them. I try not to do anything illegal.
Some of them are, some of them aren't.
I got one engineer that wants me to do 5 black market things, and I'm sitting there going, yeah, okay, later.
So like I said, I can help you with that one. So what you do is you find somewhere with a black market, and I'll just show up with, I'll go buy like a hydrogen fuel and dump it. Then you pick it up.
That's gonna put a target on your hind end.
No, because I'm just gonna buy it. I'm not gonna do it with a mission. I'm just gonna go buy some hydrogen fuel.
Oh, and you're gonna dump it and still retain ownership.
Dump it, retain ownership. You pick it up, so you get the illegal cargo. Fly into the. And we'll do it right at the 10 kilometers outside the space station. So I'll drop one. You pick it up. Sneak into the space station with a small ship to sell it to the black market. There's one. We go find another black market, rinse and repeat. 5 black markets, it's over.
Yeah. Well, the only catch is me flying in or sneaking into space. I guess I'm going to have to get me a bunch of heat sinks, and that way when they scan, I can pop one.
So what you do is you get a small ship.
Yeah.
No shields.
Yeah.
Heat sink. No
Ejecting
weapons.
heat sink.
Oh, shush. So basically, the only thing you have for gear is a heat sink, and you put in A-rated thrusters, A-rated power distributor, and an A-rated power supply. And the reason you do that is to get maximum heat dispersion. So that you're running way under what the power supply can do, and an A-rated has the best heat transfer out. And then you just go in silent running. And since you're basically running, the power supply on idle, you're not going to heat up much. And if they happen to scan you on the way in, just pop a heat sink and keep going. So you can custom build a ship to do this, and we'll just take care of it. It's not hard.
Okay, well, we'll wait till we get back from our 55,000 light years.
Okay.
We're going to be busy filling up your ship.
Yep.
And I think he's one of those that you really don't care whether you got it or not, isn't he?
I don't remember which one he is.
Hang on, I'll tell you.
Oh, that's Marcus Gwent? Sirius Corp?
The Dweller.
Oh, no, you want the Dweller.
Okay. No, I got Marcus.
Right. I forget what I've got the Dweller set as. I could find.
Let me see what he's got. He has your lasers. Beam laser, burst laser, power distributor to the 5, pulse lasers.
Yep.
Beam lasers and burst lasers, he has to rate at 3.
No, it's for the power distributor. He's the grade 5 power distributor guy.
Okay.
Arguably the most important, or if either the most important or pretty close to the most important component to A-rate in the entire ship. Even more important than rating your shields. I think the only thing more important is the FSD.
Oh, you already got your 5 black markets done? Ooh. Oh, you sold some last night. That I salvaged from a private assassin. Ooh.
Nice.
Well, I've got a Sidewinder. I'm sure that don't put off nothing.
Yep, and if you set that up, if you basically A-rate, the power supply, you don't have to engineer them, just A-rate them. Like if you A-rate the power, where is that? Like I said, the power supply, the power distributor. You might want to A-rate the FSD. Just so it takes you less time to get to the next system. And then just figure out what the 5 closest
black
markets are. And,
well, Sol has 5 right there in the same system.
Okay, then we do, and that makes it easy. Because then you don't have to go anywhere. You just A-rate a Sidewinder at, you take your regular ship to Sol, A-rate a Sidewinder there, and figured I'd try that again.
Oh, that lava thing?
Yeah.
And no?
Nope, didn't happen.
The only thing I can say is maybe bios don't do it and geos do.
Maybe. Or maybe I already did it and I don't remember.
It would have something up. It would have something up there where it says combat mode that would say you've already scanned it.
Okay.
Or you get like 2,500 for it if it's if you've done it before, and if it's first time for you, you get 50K for it.
Okay.
I'll have to do some experimenting. I'll have to land on a planet, play around. Because this isn't weird. This is really, really weird. That you're not able, like I said, unless bio has something to do with it. Get 2 with 1 shot.
What'd you say?
I was going to say, did you get 2 items with 1 shot? I seen 2 items going in opposite directions.
Yeah. So basically, what I did was from a distance, I was coming at it, and I flip targets. That one I can't do because they're not both visible. So I deliberately blew everything off that cluster because I saw there was a second target. And the other one was a cobble.
Okay.
There it is.
Well, hopefully, if you did some black markets last night, when you get your engineers unlocked, it'll give you credit for them.
Yep.
And don't do like I do and not, you know, I was doing some missions and trade missions and stuff, and I kept going to the same station. Well, one of your engineers requires you to visit like 50 or 51 different stations. So make sure that you spread out where you go so you get them done. Then when you get ready, when you get the engineers unlocked, you already got it done, and continue on.
That's not what I wanted. I wanted the refuel, not the repair.
Fuel replenished. Weapons rearmed.
Phosphorus. I thought there was also a...
I don't know how long he's going to be on. I think he's going to try to make it back to Shinrarta.
That's the plan. What time is it? Oh, it's 9:30 already.
Are you about ready to go to sleep, A4?
Okay, have a good night, A4.
Yes, good night. Sweet dreams. Well, hello, Cluzo. I probably pronounced it wrong, but welcome to the chat.
Hey, Kuzo, welcome aboard.
Oh, Trace is gathering materials, and I'm just sitting here watching.
Of course, it went all the way over that thing, and I gotta go around.
I don't know much about the games. Mr. Trace here, he knows about games. That's those world games. MMORPG. I don't know nothing about them.
Massively multiplayer online role-playing game. This is one.
Oh, okay.
And it's considerably more massive than most of them, since 400 billion stars of the Milky Way galaxy are all here. A lot of MMORPGs are very crowded into small areas. This one, well, there's far more area than people. And it's as accurate a simulation as they've been able to make of the Milky Way.
Even having.
In fact, anytime something is actually officially discovered, usually within a month or two it ends up in game.
Although I haven't seen Elon Musk's car floating around anywhere.
You'd have to see if it's around Sol. It would be hanging right in Sol orbit.
Probably. Now, how cool would that be to take your ship and fly it by the car?
That would be funny. So what I'm doing is I'm gathering raw materials for use in synthesizing frame shift drive boost fuel. And I'm actually almost done. Oops, it went behind me. So I'm driving around on a what's called a surface reconnaissance vehicle. Basically shooting these crystal clusters of rare materials off of these crystal towers. And after I get done filling up on Technetium, I will get back into my spaceship, and head back to my home base in the Shinrarta Dezhra system at Jameson Memorial Space Station. Oops, there it is. What do I have to do? 32. Which is 11 more drops. Well, as you can see, I've definitely got more than 11 to shoot at here, so... here it is.
And it has a lot of things you can do. If you want to be a trader and trade goods, you can. If you want to be like a postman and be a courier, you can. If you want to just drop out into the black and explore the planets and the systems, you can. If you want to fight pirates, you can. If you want to fight Thargoid aliens, you can. You can do whatever your heart's desire in this game. And you can be a pirate.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't choose a home... Well, I guess I always had a home station of some sort, because I always had a couple of ships hanging around. But I started out at... what's that? I
think it was HIP 106210. It was my first base of operations. Come on, hit it. Hit it. It's missing. There it goes. Down here.
Well, Nate, like me, I've got 3 systems that I got my ships at. At Oda Percy's, where I got the most of them. Shinrarta, I've got my Corvette. And now I'm somewhere close by Borana, where I do the mining and stuff at. And I've got my Diamondback Explorer there and my Cutter there. I just gotta drag them along with me. Although when we go on the carrier, I won't, because it costs too much to ship them to you.
Yeah. So basically, one of the reasons I'm gathering all of this, these raw materials, is we're planning on taking a trip 55,000 light years, starting on. Well, I'm going to be buying the carrier on Tuesday, and when they come out, and so we got to fuel up the carrier, and then it'll probably take a day or two. Then we'll head out into the black. I have a system I have targeted that I want to leave the carrier at. Like I said, it's 55,000 light years out there. So it's a long, long ways. Alright, just a couple more left.
Yeah, that takes some of these newbies with it.
They'd be forever coming back. They'd give up and quit the game. You have to really like exploring to want to go that far out.
You have to be very patient and not mind doing the same thing repeatedly for weeks.
Alright, let's bring my ship back. Ammo restock.
Oh, you fool.
There's my ship. So here's something you get to see. This ship is the 3rd largest of the ships currently in the game. This is an Anaconda. When I started playing the game, they didn't yet have the 2 larger ships. This was the ship you were going for. It is still the greatest distance jumping ship in the game. Actually, let me tool around the hull and kind of show this guy off a little bit. So there's the rear.
heavens, you're 233 light years away from it. Okay.
And I mean, the detailing on these ships is amazing. Anyway, I need to.
Fuel replenished.
Alright, since I'm done driving around in this guy, I'll make sure he's completely up to snuff. Pull him in. Okay, that's Technetium. That's the last one. Alright, do you want to join me in the co-pilot seat, Len?
Sure, why not? It'll help you get back faster.
Okay.
Well, it'll help you a little bit.
Actually, it helps quite a bit.
That's another thing. You can have somebody you know and you can invite them in to be part of your crew, and they can help you on certain things.
And so, you know, I looked. Come on. I look to my right. There's nobody in the right-hand seat. There's nobody in the left seat.
Crew member connected.
And now I look back to the right, and there's Lynn. Hi, over there, Lynn. All right. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Yo.
So now I've got plot the route. And actually, let's look at the system over here. So that's Shinrarta Dezhra, with all the planets. And there's the space station I'm going to, which I have bookmarked because I go there quite a bit. Now let's fly.
Lift off.
Retract landing gear.
Landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
Now the ships have three different ways of movement. There is the standard movement, which is by standard thrusters.
Frameshift drive charging.
And then there's what Super Cruise, which I'm going into now, which is a form of faster than light drive. Somewhat similar to the Star Trek warp speed. And the third one is the hyperspace jump, very similar to the Star Wars hyperspace jump.
I don't know what system he'll be in, Nate, but tomorrow night he should be cool. He should be
Tomorrow?
between 250, 300 light years from you.
Yeah, so tonight I'm planning on getting back to Shinrarta Dezhra, and changing into the cutter and changing the cutter build around, because I want to start getting the cutter ready for taking the trip across the galaxy. So I'm going to have to put the cutter into materials gathering configuration rather than mining configuration, and I'll start gathering the materials I need for engineering the shield that I want to put in there, because it's a different shield I want to take across rather than my I think it's 8A or something like that. I'm going to get a 5C because it's lighter. That way I can get more jump range. And right now I am 25 jumps from Shinrarta Dezhra. Here we go. Engage.
Which is your ass was what was it 37 light year jump?
47.
Okay, 47.
Yeah, the Asp took 47 jumps to get back, which is actually its 47 light year jump range, and it took 47 jumps. Because it couldn't go into nearly as straight a line as you can with a 75 light year jump range. Nice, that was pretty quick.
Same policy, left, I'm right?
Certainly.
Okay.
Oh, looks like I've already been here.
Fuel scooping complete.
Even though I rang the bell, even though I didn't need it. I already been to this one. Okay. On to the next one. Engage. No, wait. Engage. Engage.
Well, nice to see me. Well, June 9th, I'll be busy with filling up the carrier. But if you see me between now and then, because I play during the day, which would be your evening possibly. Since it's morning there now, it's evening here. Oh heavens, I don't know. This time conversion stuff between different countries kills me. But if you see me on, you're more than welcome to come to wherever I'm at. I'll show you how we gather materials, because that's what I'll be doing until Trace gets all his stuff done and engineered.
Okay. Yeah, I figure it'll take me maybe 3 or 4 days. Basically, I'm just going to barely have enough time to engineer it before I'll be buying the carrier. Cutting things a bit fine here. Alrighty. Ooh, what's that? Ah, it's a Class 1 gas giant. Okay, never mind.
System scan complete.
For everything except the asteroid belts, yeah.
Okay, it's 10:50 a.m. there, and it's 8:53.
10:50 a.m. Oh, wow.
How many hours difference is it between us?
Let me think. He's 11 from me, so he's completely the opposite end of the. Well, not quite. Because it's actually shorter going the opposite way for you. So I'm 9:50. He's p.m. He's 10:50 a.m. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's right too. You're over in Japan. Yeah, you have a shorter time difference than I do for him. Engage.
So he's about 12 hours difference.
He's 10 hours for you, because you're 1 hour from you're at 8:54 where you're at, right?
No, it's 9:54. I'm only an hour behind you. Yeah, it's 8:54 here. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm central.
System scan complete.
No, this one's just got stars. Oh, I forgot to announce who who explored that other system. Oh well. Darn it. System map. So we've got Phenomenal and Danny Dudster. Engage.
Frame
Charging FTL.
Okay, well, all I can say is I play during the day sometimes if I'm not out in my garden. So if you see me, jump on there and say, hey, where are you? And like I said, you'd be more than welcome to join me. Although I may run into you from time to time, literally.
I did that to Kabooble on his live stream. I was trying to get in front of his ship to get on his visible on his live stream, and I misjudged his speed and ran into him.
I hope you had your crimes turned off.
I don't think I got anything for that one. I didn't hit him hard, but and it wasn't near a station, so I didn't get reckless flying. But it was just like, oops, sorry. I think somehow we ended up going the same way. I'm going left, but you're going up, and we're doing the same thing. System map.
Well, that was one of them. It's like, okay, it's up and down, but it's also left and right.
Yep. So, Denman, Rungaxel, Dark Magisk, J.P. Calvin, Henry Percy, Dragon 4, Slapburger, Carlos Kakosigut. Okay. And I think that's everybody. So, Kuzo, if you're still here, I don't know if you've we had a bunch of people drop off. But what I'm, reading off here is the actual players who have discovered and mapped these planets. But I don't know if Kuzo is still here. We lost
It's just me and Nate.
Yeah, well, it says there are 3 people watching. Engage.
Preparing for jump.
So it's you, Nate, and somebody else.
Yeah.
Sometimes they don't pay attention, and sometimes they just don't care. Especially if they have a bigger ship, they might just run through you. And smaller ships are just speed bumps.
Well, let's be honest. Some of them, they don't. They want to cause you heartburn.
Oh, that's certainly true. Plenty of those in this game. System map. Attila the Gun. Ha! That's a good name. Little Jesus Bow. Lycanius. Koshiji. Ursus the Bear. Now there's a stellar name. Koshiji. Okay, that's everybody. On to the next. Engage.
Preparing to fold space.
Oh, a T-Tari. How nice. Tomorrow night I gotta compute my rise versus run on my, or tomorrow morning I gotta compute my rise versus run on the set of stairs so I buy the right tread size. I gotta do that before I go to Home Depot.
Hopefully you don't have a 2-hour line stand in.
Unfortunately, this time of year I think is gonna be a constant. So that just means I have to try and get there earlier in the day. And last time I got there at 10 o'clock, which was apparently too late.
System scan complete.
System map. So by the time I got home, it was time to eat lunch. But after I ate lunch, ugh. Han Slobius. Silent Spark. Hello Kitty. Submarino and Cetazar. And Steel Demon. Engage.
Preparing for war.
I am gonna watch it. Do you need the military alloy?
Yep. I would assume so anyway.
Okay, I'm gonna watch where you go, and then I may sneak in there after you get off or whatever. Get me some.
Any system in war, civil war, or I think civil unrest.
Tried one and didn't have no success.
Yeah, the problem is it coexists with some that happen more often.
Right.
Fuel cooking complete.
But I am going to double check those system states before, hopefully before tomorrow night. Make sure I go to the right ones, do this as efficiently as I can without doing cheesy things. Because Exigeus showed a cheesy way to do it. But it requires you logging in and out of the game repeatedly. And I just don't want to pull that trick, so I gotta do it the slower way.
Yeah, I haven't been logging out. Like I said, I just been standing there. Just been, going between the nav beacon and the
Yep.
data.
System scan complete.
System map. Pilot Bugs, Wokes, and Sedgwick. Jeff. Ooh, I believe that's Gaelic, and I don't remember how to pronounce it. It's like a Shushik or something like that. Poison Crazy Lush. Gum gum gum. Yeah, okay. Gum gum.
Yeah, go ahead. Come on. Come on.
Gum gum, huh? Well, Gum Gum did a lot of work. Engage.
Preparing for jump.
Either they like chewing a lot of gum or they don't have no more teeth. Is Mr. Nate in your private group, or do you have to wait to do that when you get out?
Whenever the request shows up, I don't see a request. Oh no, well he requested friendship. He didn't request belonging to the private group.
Okay.
So if he, when he does that, did that say system scan complete? Yes, it did. System map. Gingerfinger and God Emperor DJT. Okay. Engage.
Spooling FTL engines and preparing for jump.
So if there was somebody asking to be in my private group, there'd be a little 1 up next to the person icon up there.
Okay.
Fuel scooping complete.
Let's see, did I do that? No, we didn't do that. Okay. I need to go left. Did we miss someone somewhere? Ah,
System scan
there it is.
complete.
I got it.
Yep, you got it. System map. Chiffa, Amelia Harlock, Ocronax Jameson, Sornad, Pelgri. Elris Boryakin. And so, let me see if I can invite him into the group. So if I go to social, and he is, where's his name in here? Darian Desode, right? Oh, I better get the correct spelling of that. I didn't want to do that. D-A-R-I-O-N, Desode. Actually, if I click onto him, invite to private group. Aha! He's invited.
Okay, so when he gets on, or
He'll have an invite from me to join. Yep.
yeah,
Engage.
Preparing for war.
there you go, Nate. You're part of the ragtag crew.
Which means if he was in the game now, I could put him in the left seat. Since this is an Anaconda and I have 2 crew slots.
Yeah, me and Nate could sit there and throw paper wads at each other.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Oh, water world. Ah! What happened to my screen? I just like flipped out to no... Okay, fine. So much for doing this methodically. Hey, it's another water world. Oops, that one's behind the star. Asteroids. Alright, one left and it's stuck behind the star. Ooh, wait a minute. Did that say notable phenomena? Notable stellar phenomena. Ooh. Look at that. Alright, well, we'll get away from the star a little bit. Get a last scan on that final planet. And maybe we'll go take a peek at that stellar phenomenon.
Ooh, cool. Yep, it's a notable, all right. Bet you the one behind the sun happens to be the pair to it.
No, that's was another planet.
Yes, well, there's 2 in it.
There's 2, yeah. And one's 30 degrees on the right, one's 30 degrees on the left. System map. Alright, so let's see what we got going on with this system. Besides this notable phenomena. Fishtown, Hotel 2600, Fishtown and Aves, and Terraformable. There's your $1 million planet. And Hotel and Aves, and another $1 million terraformable. And Fishtown and Soth, and another $1 million terraformable. Hotel and Soth, Acane. Hotel and Soth. Alright, that's everybody. 3 terraformables, those would be nice to scan. But let's go see those stellar phenomenon.
Sorry, I was playing.
Just because these things are a bit of a rarity.
They are. They are.
Disengage.
It's probably one of them spiky, yeah.
25 kilometers.
There's night vision on it.
It's probably a good idea, yeah. Oh, there they are, yeah. Get close.
Crippled.
Get close enough to scan one. I think we're closer to this one over here. Maybe this one. Hard to tell distance on some of these.
Oh, yeah. There's some of them you can target and some of them you can't.
Apparently that one I can't target. Maybe because it's too far from the center, so it doesn't count.
Now you should be able to click on those yellows just like you would if it was a pirate,
Yep.
and then scan it.
Huh. It's not allowing me to target any of them. Guess it's been scanned a few too many times.
Just put your nose up there to it and honk it.
Ooh, there we go. Oh, that's why.
What?
Don't think I got the right scanner. I got them both tied to the same trigger. That's funny. Alright, so I got those. Ooh, good. 2,500 credit voucher gained. Nice.
2,500, that means that you scanned this someplace else before.
Yeah, it's a purple one, which I did in the other ship. Engage.
Preparing for warp.
Right. Engage.
Spooling FTL engines and preparing for jump.
Wow, 2.
Yeah. And one of them's actually a planet.
Yeah.
And it's a gas giant.
System scan complete.
System map. Finn the human and VRX. What? I can't pronounce that. VRX? I don't know. VRX. Engage.
Preparing for jump.
I would have just said, yeah, that, whatever it says.
Eskimo sector, huh? Okay.
System scan complete. Fuel scooping complete.
System map. Cakeface and Kharasmia were here. Engage.
Spooling FTL engines and preparing for jump.
Now, if you could remember, when you buy your carrier on Tuesday,
Yep.
don't sell your data.
That-
Let me land on your carrier and sell mine first. That way I'm empty.
Right.
Verify whether I get any of these credits this way or not.
Right. So what we'll do is you land you on my carrier, then we'll make you invite you to crew, so that you're there for both the discovery end and the turn-in end, and we'll see if it works.
Yep. That way, well, yeah, I'll land on yours and sell what data I have. I probably got about maybe, I don't know, 6 million.
Hmm.
Because I've just been around the bubble, you know.
Yep.
But, and then we'll see if it works. And that way we can say, yeah, it does. No, it don't.
Right. I just hope I have enough time to get that shield decked out. Well, if I don't, I'll do it after we fill it up on tritium. I definitely need to do it before we leave, because I'm going to need the extra jump range. Even though it's only going to be a little bit, it's still worth it.
System scan complete.
System map. Valton, dysentery, BP3A, and that's everybody. Engage.
Spooling FTL engines and preparing for jump.
Oh, that was cold. Man, I was taking a drink of water and I don't know, something flashed on the screen and it caught me off guard. With water everywhere.
Fuel scooping.
Oh, 34.
That's a moderate sized system, yep.
Fuel scooping
Yep,
complete.
yep.
System scan complete.
System map.
That didn't take long.
No, with two people scanning, it really doesn't take long at all. Had a Titla. Oh, that's bad. That's horrible. Tiabiso. BP3A. Basically the same two people. Or three people. Alright, that's everybody. Up, okay.
Have a good day, Nate.
Have a good day, Nate.
See you sometime tomorrow, maybe.
Acupuncture is a lovely thing. Engage.
Frame shift.
Preparing to fold space.
I had a sciatic nerve problem. Had me basically walking at a 45-degree angle for months. One acupuncture treatment and it was done.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Alright, let's get a little ways away from this star. Because it's going to block half the system. Let's see what we got. I believe it.
System scan complete.
What are you? Hello.
What?
There's an Earthlink.
Yeah.
That is getting scanned. System map. That's 3 mil. At least. Sol Real. The Dead Guy. Reverse Ninja. Blade Evolution. The Ever-Present Validating. And a bunch of repeats. But that planet, I'm not going to pass up.
It's close too, isn't it?
Everything's close in this system. It would have to be an Earth-like as well. Unless it was out at a secondary star. Because the habitable zone is so small around stars.
Yeah, I'm curious if it'll let me probe. It'll let me FSS.
Well, we'll find out. Because technically it's got me at helm and you at gunner, so you should be able to...
I couldn't do nothing. I can't honk the systems, I know that. And I couldn't scan the spike stellar phenomena.
Oh, that's interesting.
Ooh, big pretty ball.
Yep. Alright. We're now in range and at a speed. Can you go into the surface scanner?
No.
No. Okay. Are you in the surface scanner now that I turned it on?
No.
Okay, never mind. I guess I get to do it. Alright. That's okay.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
Excellent. Alright, on to the next system.
How many more jumps we got anyways?
I think it's 10. Yeah.
Really? Cool.
It's actually going relatively quick, which is nice. Engage.
Preparing for jump.
Charging.
And you're not having to give up any of your gathering your data and stuff.
Right. Actually, there may be something I can do about that. Maybe, it's up here. No. Down here. Oh, okay. So basically, you're listed in an idle role at the moment. If you took the gunner role, you might be able to control stuff.
Okay. So, let's see.
So there's in the down menu. It should down below where the SRV is. There's a gunner role which is not assigned. There you go. You're in gunner. So can you honk?
No.
Huh. Okay. Oh, that's annoying.
System scan complete.
System map. G-Sox. Slinky. Riptide. And that's everybody. Engage.
Charging FTL.
Now I wonder if you could do 4 ships in a wing with multiple players in each ship.
I wouldn't see why you couldn't.
That would just be nuts. Alrighty. Oh, I didn't level the ship out. Oh look, an asteroid belt.
System scan complete.
System map. Alright, Retmach. Got the stars. Nico. Sea Salty Dog. Sitting duck. An ammonia world, huh? Smiley soft. Scratch. And detoxoid. Engage.
Charging FTL.
Can you imagine having 4 in a wing and double crew members and how fast you can get through a system? You'd be fighting over planet.
Yep, real quick, yeah.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
But that's what my buddies and I used to do. We used to wing up and go in, and then if you had a system like 50, 60 planet, we'd split up, you know, in 2 different areas, and then like if there was 4 or 5 planets that needed mapped, we'd all go map, you know, map a different one.
Right.
And we got bonuses.
Ha 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 ha!
What?
Another Earth-like.
Uh-oh.
Planet 1 is Earth-like. And where is that gas giant? Hello, gas giant. Where are you?
I found him.
Okay.
System scan complete.
System map. Philip Links. Montoko.
You're gonna go scan that Earth-like, right?
Graphian. Oh, yes, I am.
Okay. Well, while you're doing that, I'm gonna skip off for a second.
Okay. System map.
Okay, I'm back.
Alright, now that you're the gunner, see if you can take the scanner.
Nope.
No, no. That's annoying.
Yep. Well, at least it lets me FSS, which helps you.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll fix that before the next, or at the next update.
I hope so.
Either that, or you may make a note to write them and say, hey, how come the crew members can fly the fighter jets
Surface scan
and
complete.
the guns, and can do the FSS, but they can't do detail, scanner, or they can't use the SRV when I have two of them.
Mm-hmm. Engage.
Frameshift
Preparing for jump.
charging. Four, three, two, fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
At some point, we'll start running into systems I've already scanned. Don't know when.
System scan complete.
System map. Devil Thinkaroo. Brenda Gladwin, Vuka Smirnov. Oh, Vodka Smirnov. Ah, I get it. And Zach Hawkins. Engage.
Frameshift
Preparing for war.
charging. Four, three, two,
See, you'd think that when you pulled up the galaxy map or the system map, that it would show up on my side so I could see what you were looking at. But all I get is space and stars.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe you can pull up the system map.
Oh, I can, but like if you pulled it up, you'd think I'd be able to see what you were looking at.
Not necessarily,
system scan complete.
because you're sitting in the gunner's role.
Fuel
Yeah, I'd hate for you to pull up the system map when I was trying to shoot.
Yeah. Did that say system scan complete?
Yeah, 2 suns or 2 main stars.
Yeah, 2 stars. That's it. Okay. System map. No shade. You got both. Engage.
frameshift
Preparing for jump.
charging. Four, three, two, fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
I think we may need to get a little ways away from the star. Oh, well, no, I don't think there are any behind us. A little bit of distance. Don't need much. That should do.
Okay, where are they?
Yeah.
Discovered new source.
There doesn't seem to be anything behind the star.
Oh, I think, okay, I got them. I don't know
Aha.
if I got all of them.
Well, I don't have any of them, so. Oh, out by the sea star, huh?
Yeah.
System scan complete.
There we go. System map. Easily Skywarden and Dactyon get the stars. Irregular Enryu. Starraker, Dactyon. And that's everybody. Engage.
Charging FTL.
Charging.
Only 4 jumps to go.
4? Wow, okay.
I figured we'd be there already, but we hit a couple of big systems. Plus,
And we probed a couple of Earthlights.
yeah,
Fuel scoping. Fuel scoping complete.
alright. Oh, we got an up-down. Am I supposed to go up or down?
Down.
Okay.
System scan complete.
System map. D-Roar. Got both stars. Oh, backer. Couple of different backers. D-Roar got most of the system. Engage.
Spooling FTL engines and preparing for jump.
Fuel scoping. System scan complete.
Okay, that makes this one easy.
Yes, 3 stars.
Complete.
3 main stars.
Yep. Gas station with 3 pumps. System map. Racketeer, Pitbull Vicious, And that's it. Engage. Engage.
Preparing to flood space.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Well, that's one thing about a big jump range ship. The last jump into Shinrarta is still going to be 60 light years.
System scan complete.
System map. Seriously?
Oh, that ain't no good.
Scan detected.
Nope, I'm running empty. Bye. Make sure he goes.
Yeah.
Make sure he goes away rather than shooting me in frustration. Okay. System map. System map. Spuffled. Xenominus. Xenominus, I guess. Stringfellow. Carta. Ganges. And that's everybody. And on to Shinrarta Dezhra. Engage.
Frameshift
Charging FTL.
charging.
What was he in? What ship?
I don't know. Didn't look. Didn't care.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I have no cargo. I have no weapons. Yeah, scan me all you like. If I had cargo, I would have either been skedaddling or just dumped it.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I was gonna say you wouldn't be out here with a lot of cargo of any value.
Nope.
Fuel scooping.
Not in a weaponless ship, I wouldn't.
Fuel scooping complete.
See, if he wanted to take some of my exploration data, he could. I wouldn't care. I've got plenty of it.
It is good that they can't steal that from you.
Mm.
If they blow you up, they lose it, you lose it, everybody loses it. Oh, wow. I can see, like, I can go to the contacts while you're flying.
Mm-hmm.
I can see there's a Diamondback scout out there.
Ah, okay.
Guess I should have thought about that when he was interdicting you, and I could have told what he had.
Hmm. Now, I'm not sure what'll happen if I try and change ships while you're still in crew.
Well, I guess it's a good experiment, wasn't it?
Yep. We'll find out. Disengage.
Leaving hyperspace.
Oh. Nice.
Lacey Tango, Romeo, India. It's good to see you, Commander. Please enjoy your stay at this facility.
Popped out of Super Cruise and it did a complete 360 roll.
Oh, yeah.
On my side.
Well, that's because I rolled the ship as soon as I came out.
So I was expecting that.
I like the station. I like to come in with the station on my left. So when I came in, I had the station on my right, so I flipped it around.
I'll remember that for future references. Not to be drinking coffee or something when you do that.
Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
Access authorized. Please head directly for Bay 2-4.
Yeah, I can see. We got 2 Orcas, a Type 6, a System Authority vessel, 2 of them. Cool.
Kind of fishtailed it a little coming in there.
Heading is A-OK, Commander. You're all clear.
Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Access to docking facilities requires flight control authorization. Please submit a request before entering the docking bay.
Docking complete. Perform landing checklist. It's good to have you with us, Commander.
Ah, well, that says it right there.
What?
Remote workshop outfitting and shipyard are unavailable while in multi-crew.
Okay. Kick me out. I'm getting used to being kicked out.
Message.
I got lots of multi-crew status messages. Nice.
What do they say?
Just give, this bunch of zeros. No bounties earned, no combat vouchers earned, none of this, none of that, none of the other thing.
Yeah, that's the only thing about being a crew member. If you mess up and get a bounty on you, so do I.
Yep. Alright. Time to pick up my cutter.
Well, that still gives you 1, 2, 3 days to gather your materials.
Yep. Okay, my beams. Well, those I'll be leaving behind when I go. I'll keep the 4 mining. Utility mounts. I'm gonna get rid of everything here before I go. Core is gonna stay the same though. Optional. I want to change over to the other.
So the shield generator is what you're going to be changing?
That's what I'm thinking of changing, yeah. Just to get a lighter one on here.
Hello, John. How you doing?
Yeah, I saw that yesterday. So I can dump the shield reinforcement packages. That's another 32 tons I can get rid of. And jump the shield generator down to a 5s. So if I...
And you could add your Guardian Boost Friendship Drive Boost. It'll help you.
Don't I have one of those? No, I don't. But that can't go into the military compartment, so I'd have to get rid of some collectors for that.
But see, you won't be bringing all them collectors back, will you?
No, I think I can go with a set of 3 collectors.
So you could get rid of just one collector, put your... If you had a Guardian Friendship Drive, that gives you like 7 or 8 light years.
10 for a class 5.
Yeah.
So what I could do, I could go for an 8A fuel scoop, which I'll store on the carrier. I'll leave one of the collector limpet controllers on the carrier and put a Guardian FSD on it. Yeah.
And you said you didn't get a Guardian FSD?
Looks like I swapped it out to get the 4th collector limpet. So if I went with 3 collector limpets rather than 4, well, I got some things to think about, I guess. Plan it out overnight and deal with it tomorrow. Hey,
You
John.
ought to be able to pick one up here at Shinrarta, it says.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Balancing power to all systems.
So I got a 6A shield generator. So then Swap it with my fuel scoop. My fuel scoop is not engineered, so I'll just browse shop and upgrade the fuel scoop to an 8. That will make it quicker to go around stars. Store those. And then, so what I'll do is I'll store the fuel scoop and one of the collectors on the ship and get a Guardian FSD booster to get another 10, and that'll get me up to at least a 42 light year jump range, which is good for coming back. I could come back with just the 31 and not bother with the Guardian, and then I wouldn't have to leave much on the carrier when it's out there. But I think I'd rather be efficient, so I'll end up leaving stuff out there, and I'll probably ship the manufactured limpet controller back. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll just leave it over there just in case I need to use it. Leave a cargo rack.
It doesn't really take that much material to make another one.
No, it doesn't take a lot to make another, so I'll leave that and an 80 cargo rack on the carrier when I leave it.
Yeah. Are you gonna go your material hunting like this, or are you gonna change it back?
I'll probably go material hunting like this.
Okay.
I don't think I need that much. Well, let me see how much I need. The only thing I need to modify is the shield generator. Oh, I see. I've already maxed it at 5 with fast charge. I don't need anything. Okie dokie. It's...
I thought you were going to buy weeds.
Is that not a biweave? Hold on. Oh, that's a 6A, not a biweave. No, I don't have a biweave in here. Okay, shield generator, 6C biweave, well, the 6A would have me at 31.5. Interesting.
Doesn't change, does it?
No. 31.57, 31.57. It doesn't matter which one I have in here. Okay, then interest of saving time, I'll just use the 6A. Okay, hard points. Alright, I'll leave the hard points on for now, and That's interesting. Maybe...
John, what song is that?
Interesting. Okay, then let's store that for now. Sell that for now. Put the 6A back on there. And I guess I'm going to mine for the next couple of days, because I don't need to do any engineering.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Well, what we'll do is tomorrow we'll see what the gunner could do on the mining. We know that he could, that they could help you with your FSS. I wonder if they could help you with your mining.
Yeah, but I think it'd be more efficient to wing mine.
Okie doke.
I know that's relatively efficient.
Yeah, you can get what, 65 million in bonuses.
Yeah.
Mining together.
Yeah, it gets ridiculous real quick. So I figure wing mining will be better.
Okay. I'll meet you at Moran
Yeah, let me just
tomorrow at 8.
restock before I forget.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to leave mine like it is because I may, if it rains again tonight, I may still do some material gathering. Because sooner or later, I'm going to have it. And while I'm just kind of putting around waiting for the carrier, might as well be doing something constructive.
Yep. All right, so I'm ready to mine. And let's see. Oh, yeah, that's fine. I'm ready to mine, and we'll pick it up there tomorrow night. Head off to Baran. All right. Well, John, you came in right about at the end of things. It's 11:20, which is an hour and a half past the amount of time that I normally allot for playing. But we're done with gathering all the raw materials that I'm going to need. I have plenty of FSD boosts and plenty of field maintenance units. Oh, that's what I'm not going to have on this on the way back. No field maintenance unit. Okay.
Oops.
I may be leaving 2. I may be leaving 2 out there. All right. Anyway, we've got the materials we need gathered, and that's basically all we got time for. Pick it up tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. That's all for now. This is Trice Majestus signing out.
You too, sir. We'll see you tomorrow.